Hello, everyone. Of course, Phoenix Tremayne here with your Days of Our Lives November sweeps. Yes, I said I was going to do November sweeps, and here they are. Head writer Ron Carlovati teases what's coming up in Salem. Jack, Jennifer, Abigail, and Gwen. There's a secret in the Devereaux family that Gwen is going to expose at the anniversary party for Jack and Jennifer, but she wants to keep her hands clean, so she wants Abigail to inadvertently be the person to expose it. So she manipulates the whole situation for Abigail to discover this letter, which happened in today's episode, this secret, and be the one who is poised to reveal it and destroy the whole party. Nothing says happy anniversary like a destroyed party. Jake, Chad, and Abigail. Abigail is giving Jake a chance, and they actually have an okay relationship, but he gets under Chad's skin, so there's definitely this little problem brewing there, and it's another chink in the armor that Gwen can exploit. Every chance she sees the soul division, she will stroke it. That's a choice set of words. Jake and Kate. This could be a controversial pairing of Jake and Kate. The two of them living under the same roof kind of developed like, huh? What about these two? So you'll see in November that what the initial inciting incident is that gets them together is kind of a one-night fling that may develop into something more. Belle, Sean, and Jan. So I have to give credit to this to creative consultant Ryan Kwan, because he said, what if Belle and Sean decided to get married? And I said, aren't they married already? So this is something happy to celebrate, and it's a great idea for the story that will activate Jan. Jan still pines for Sean, and hearing that they're going to have a wedding, she thinks, well, not on my watch. She will be behind the scenes scheming. Claire, Charlie, and Theo. It's sort of this sweet thing where you have Claire, who is gun shy about relationships, and this awkward gun shy guy, but we decided it needed a little complication, and so we threw Theo into the mix. It's guest visit from Theo, who comes to town to see his dad, but we see maybe there's still something between Claire and Theo that might just complicate the road of romance with Charlie and Claire. Well, I can tell you now, the complication is Charlie catches Claire and Theo kissing. And then he gets advice from Xander on what to do. Lonnie, Eli, Brady, and Kristen. Kristen pleads guilty and does the right thing, but then there's a secret there that Eli strong-armed her into it. And if Lonnie finds out what Eli did, it could be a big problem, which means she's going to find out. Sarah, Xander, and Philip. Xander has been mistrustful of Philip from the beginning. Sarah says, okay, let's team up and figure it out. They're working together and scheming together to try to figure out what Philip is up to. We've introduced that he has a secret partner in crime who is coming to Salem. Gabby and Rafe. At the end of November, Rafe and Gabby return, and we learn that the danger hanging over the family is no longer a threat. It would have been more interesting if the threat was still there. At least we have some more action. But anyway, Rafe and Gabby return, and we will learn that the danger over the family is no longer a threat. Rafe is coming back with hope that he and Hope can pick up right where they left off. But he's thrown for a loop when he learns that Hope has left Salem and Sierra's dead. So he's about to embark on a new direction. And then for Gabby, similarly, she comes back thinking she can tell Jake the truth, only to find out that he has a new bed partner, which is Kate. Now that's a triangle. Gabby, Kate, and Rafe. Steve, Kayla, Allie, and Trip. Trip has sworn that he's innocent. Steve is standing by his son. Kayla is torn. Both Steve and Kayla do not want this to damage their relationship, but if they're on opposite sides, it's only going to get uglier for Allie. Now that Trip is denying that she believes is the truth, we're going to see that she is truly her mother's daughter, and there's a Spitfire under there. Uh-oh. Oh, plus Sammy's coming back. They're not mentioning that, but Sammy's coming back too. And you know Sammy's going to not be happy with Trip. Ava, please, hurry. When did our storyline in Nashville in 2018, where Kristen and Xander had all these back from the dead people locked up? We saw the initials on the door, and we pretty much paid off all of them except for AV, which Truth fans guessed was Ava Vitale. Ava is coming back, and in a very crucial moment, as her son is standing accused of this horrible crime, we wonder if Ava is going to expose the rift between Steve and Kayla, and how far will she go to protect and defend her son. I'm excited to have Tamara Braun back on the canvas. So, like I said, I think that what it sounds like is Steve and Kayla will be at odds because she believes Allie, he believes Trip. This leaves an opening for Ava to slide in there, for the two of them to work together for their son's best interest. And, of course, she'd be the one to know if he has a twin that has the same type of DNA that would make a pregnancy test, a paternity test, show that she had more than one kid. So we've been saying that that kid is Charlie, but as far as we know, it could be like Trip playing a dual role, and we have the two Trips. So that's it for the November Sweeps for Days of Our Lives. I'm moving on to the next show, and I will see you in the next video.